Hello legends, as you can see the tank is clear and that means today it's time to get some fish. Hello my legends, it is your boy Link and today I say today, it's actually yesterday for me because I'm filming this like after the vlog. Basically I went to a fish shop just to have a look around and they had clownfish, so I got some. But the owner didn't want me to film in there, so I couldn't film in there. But it was like 2.5 hours drive away because I was down in Basildon. And yeah, let's get on with the vlog. So it says Becky, they're not for Becky, they're for Link. But in here, I wasn't allowed to film in the shop, but we have a lovely little clownfish. And we also have one in there as well. I'm just checking how they're doing. Looking good. Here is the second little guy. They're already paired up, but put them in separate bags just so they've got more air and space and stuff, because it's a couple hours in the car and we're just checking they're doing okay and they're both very happy. So, like I said earlier, they're not Becky's, they're mine. I feel like I can do the Terry's Chocolate Orange advert, but for clownfish. Here is clownfish number 1. We'll talk about their names in a minute once they're in there safe. Need to get these floating and acclimatized to their new home. But clownfish number 1 is alive, that is a good sign. If clownfish number 2 is alive, clownfish number 2 is also alive, we are winning. It's not easy to film this. And do it, but clownfish number 1 is being floated. And so is clownfish number 2. But I need to let a tiny bit of water out of the tank, I think, to do this. They seem happiest though. Now to leave them to get used to the temperature. With saltwater, you also have to acclimate them to the salinity. So with a more sensitive fish like a tang or something, what I recommend is you put it into like a bucket and then you drip water out of your tank into it. With a clownfish, what I'll basically do is I'll move a couple of cups of water into their bag out of my tank and then do another couple, then do another couple, then do another couple till it eventually is mainly my tank's water, and then I'll just tip them free in there. So now they're sitting in there and they're somewhat comfortable and happy, I can show you my little scape. So I've got like a little cave here, like a bridge here, and I've also added a All Pond Solutions wave maker, like that flow. If you remember from last time, this power head doesn't have very good flow. So I've added this in, 2,500 litres an hour. It's All Pond Solutions, which a lot of people like rib on and stuff, and it's very big for a 2,500, but it was like 13 quid because All Pond Solutions is such good value. But yeah, there's my scape, everything's clean. You'll be able to see it better once these guys get used to the new tank, and then I can show you it, like with the lights on and with fish in it. On the same theme, I have an Amazon parcel, which will be something fish tank related. Here we go. So this was £3.40 on Amazon. It is a Marina fish tank magnet, basically. Easier to explain it if I get it out, basically. It comes with string so you don't drop it, but it never really fall off anyway. Basically, you just put this in your tank, this side, put this on the outside, they magnetise together through magnetism. And then you just go keep your glass clean. Really handy for cleaning the front of your glass. Just be careful you don't get sand inside it and it starts scratching your glass. And also just be careful that you don't like go and like snap the magnets too vigorously on the glass. You want to kind of like put them both on the glass and then like slide them together kind of. So yeah, another little fish tank edition. Like I said, it's £3 something on Amazon on offer. It's normally 6 quid, but it's worth 6 quid to not ever get your friggin' hand wet. I'll link it in the description, and I'll link the wave maker in the description, which is also on Amazon. And yeah, if you want any of the other fish tank stuff, it's in my last video where I showed you how I set up this whole tank, seeded my live rock, all that good stuff. And yeah, it's exciting. I can't wait to get my fish. Oh, they're trying to get to each other. Look, they've got all that space in the bags and they're both gone to each other. They were bonded before I bought them. So with clownfish, they tend to bond into a pair, and then one will become a female, which will get bigger, and the other will be a male. The shop I got them from had them already in the tank, but they didn't want me to film in the shop and stuff, and it was a long, like I said, it was a long way away, about 2.5 hours away. So it was a big journey for these little tiny clownfish. But I'm very happy to have my first fish in the tank, and I can't wait to set them free. So they're now in probably 2/3 my tank water, a third their tank water, and again they're in different bags, but they're trying to get to each other because they're little buddies, which is so cute. It's so cute. But I can't wait to show you them with the lights on as well, so you can really see their colours pop. I can't wait. Now I want you all to comment below with your ideas for names of the fish. And then if you like someone's idea, I want you to like it. So I want everyone to kind of like, it's like a poll in the comments. And I'm not against calling one of them Nemo. But yeah, come up with your ideas and I'll see if I like it. Here is the moment of truth. And again, you could avoid putting shop water in your tank, but the shop I went to was really clean. So I'm going to trust them. Although you can actually see where their salinity is slightly different to mine, can't you? You see the water's kind of wavy almost, but the clowns are happy. But yeah, I probably should have tested their salinity and my salinity to be extra careful, but clowns are so hardcore that I knew they'd be okay. Now I'm going to let them set when I'll put the lights on, take another look. So also, to help establish my tank sort of biodiversity, I've bought 5 bags of these like copepods, which are like little tiny like marine organisms basically that some fish eat, like mandarins. I think small clownfish will eat them. But also these will eat like detritus and waste inside my tank. So I've literally got 5 bags I'm gonna slap in to try and seed like a little breeding population in my tank. So we need to get them tipped in. So I'm gonna tip some copepods in. I'm hoping the clowns don't eat them all straight away. Otherwise, they're not going to seed my tank at all, are they? It's really hard to rip it open, but I definitely don't want to bite it. We go, ready? You can barely see them. So weird. I might just check none of them like got stuck in the bag. No, they haven't, they're all on. How weird, they just disappear. I might be able to see them once we get the lights on. Maybe with the lights on we'll actually be able to see them, but I'm gonna tip all these in, leave the clownfish to settle for half hour, then we can put the lights on and take a better look at my new clownfish. Hey buddy, come and say hello. Last thing I'm gonna do is add some more of my biofilter. Seachem Stability is one I use just to top up the sort of biofiltration as these clowns get added, just to try and help the tank get used to the additional bioload. It's always a good idea when you add fish to maybe try and top your bioload up, especially if you add a lot of fish. It's always worth a go. So here they are. It's time to turn the light on. They seem happy. Oh, they didn't hate that. Look at them. So I think the slightly longer one will be the female, because normally the female is bigger than the male with clownfish. But how pretty are they? Look how orange they are. And they're still quite young, so their colours will probably get better as they get bigger. Like their black will definitely band up more. But they look so happy. Look at those. Just another point on them black bands getting darker. They're not going to get as dark as some of the clownfish you've seen, because the ones I have are Amphoron ocellaris, not Amphoron pecula. Pecula have a lot darker black markings. They also have less spines on their dorsal fin. And yeah, they do get interbred, so you can get crossbreeds in the aquarium hobby, and a lot of your fun colours come from crossbreeding, but there you go. So I've just cleaned the glass, which has made the tank a little bit cloudy, but this is my little serene 3 feet of the sea. And I love it. Honestly, I can't wait to get more fish in here, get corals in here, get better lights on this thing. I'm just so happy to have clownfish again. Like, look at these guys. You're not camera shy, are you? Look at them. Hopefully you've enjoyed this mini little vlog. Like I say, the plan was to go shopping originally and do like a fish shopping vlog, but the shop wouldn't let me film because they'd had issues in the past, which is kind of fair enough. But like, I wanted to film me picking the fish and stuff. But yeah, we'll go to a different shop that will let me film next time. And if you've got any recommendations for fish shops, let me know, because I'd love to hear them, especially ones that do marine fish, because that's what I'm currently looking into. But yeah, I just think they're gorgeous. These two little clownfish, as yet to be named. So make sure you comment down below with your ideas for their names. And also, like the copepods, you can kind of see every now and then. Like you see them under this rock. Let me show you. You see, like every now and then there's like an orange thing moves around. It's hard to show on camera, but they are there. They're so microscopic, I can't really pick it up. Maybe I need to get like a macro lens. You see it there? I'm thinking about getting one of the like magnifier things from Flipper, which you basically, it's like a magnet that goes on the thing with a magnifying glass, so you can zoom in on stuff to get a better look at your fish, to check they're healthy, your corals, but also like you can look at like your little bits and pieces floating around. But I don't know, the clams are eating them now. Look, they're eating the ones that swim past them, so they know they're there. But hopefully there's enough to seed my tank still. Oh, you can see them here actually. All these bits of specks. Like there's more flow this end, because that pump directs to here and that one directs straight out here. So there's like 2 pumps burning those corners. This is like the point of maximum flow. Yeah, you can kind of see them. But yeah, the clowns are happy, and that's the main thing. If you have enjoyed me getting my fish today, smash a thumbs up on the video. And if you want to see me get more fish and get some corals and really get this thing moving, subscribe to the channel and you will not miss all the exciting fish content that is coming up real soon. Don't forget to comment your names. What are we going to call them? Thanks so much for watching today, guys. If you've enjoyed that, you can click up here and you can watch another video of mine. Or if you really love it, if you really love it, or even if you just like it a little bit, go down here and subscribe to the channel. It means you'll never ever miss what is coming up real soon.